And Coach Gene, right away, you see Hunsicker seems to be the one moving forward and establishing kind of the presence of the ring, if you will.
Yeah, she's definitely meeting a lot of kicks with hands right away. You see Lauren doing some good angles, cutting off angles.
Oh, that is a slip. That is not a knockdown. Meyer is quite aggressive early, establishing her kicks. Ooh, there's a straight right hand from Hunsicker that backs Meyer up. They get tied up in the corner here. Coach Gene, it seems early that there's a bit of a strength differential. There's another straight right hand over the top by Hunsicker. She's looking at that overhand right quite a bit. Seems to be doing some damage.
Yeah, she's putting together some really long, good, strong boxing combos, 4s and 5s here and there.
That snuck through with the left there. Yeah. And an overhand right. And there's the bell. Coach Gene, really active round there. What did you see, especially out of the red corner, when you look at Chelsea Hunsicker?
Good hand combos right away. Not a lot of feeling out from either fighter. They're just kind of going right to it. A lot of kicks from Blue. Really good angles, kicking, angling off. I'd like to see Blue use her jab a little bit more, kind of set up some feints with the teep, things like that. And no clinching so far, just of note.
Very, very little. And like you said, for those that are not as necessarily familiar with Muay Thai, if you're coming from a traditional boxing background, you want to say the phrase is establish the jab early. It looks like Meyer, especially out of the blue corner, was looking to use kind of her lead kick as a jab. It didn't seem to back Hunsicker off, but she used it actively.
Yeah, Hunsicker just kind of eating some of those kicks and just blasting hands right away. So it's typical punch the kicker kind of strategy so far.
And there's a little bit of clinching there now, more than we might have jinxed him a little bit, Coach Gene. But there's some knees on the inside, and that's really good work.
Yeah, very busy, just busy enough so where the ref's not breaking them. So I like that. If they get stalled out, the ref will come in and break them. So it's both active clinch from both of them.
Hunsicker still using that overhand right and still moving forward. Meyer's going to have to do something to change that trajectory in regards to just, backing Hunsicker up.
Yeah, I'd like to see Meyer be, it's the third or fourth time she's let her kind of corral her either against the ropes or into the corner. I'd like to see her cut a little bit sharper angles, kind of neutralize those hands and those angles a little bit from Hunsicker.
Hunsicker is doing a good job, seems like, of cutting the ring off and kind of getting Meyer in the position that she wants to have her in. And there's another overhand right. Like you said, it seems like a classic kind of lead kick versus lead punch. As the 10-second bell closes, and that's the end of round 2. Another really active round. That's one thing you got to say. You mentioned it earlier. Not a lot of clinches. The refs are letting them fight, and it just seems as if you were looking like we're looking ringside, it just seems as if Hunsaker has a little bit of a strength advantage over Meyer in the sense where Meyer would have to do something to change the calculus, maybe change the momentum of Hunsaker moving forward.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that last round was good volume for both of them. A lot of good back and forth, but I think Hunsaker's edging it out just a little bit. I'd like to see Lauren really push the pace this time.
And it's an interesting kind of dynamic because we've seen combat sports, we've seen fights where it seems as if one fighter might have a strength advantage. There are things that the other fighter can do, like you said, maybe more movement, more angles, more just kind of outpointing their opponent. Meyer's going to have to get a little bit more active with clean shots.
I think one thing you'll notice with Hunsaker is she's advancing just about every single time she punches. So even when those punches don't land, she's kind of dominating and controlling that space.
And like we always say, the ring generalship matters. So even if you're hitting the pads, maybe you're hitting the gloves, if you're constantly moving forward, you're looking as if you're the more dominant position of the fight.
You know, if all things being equal, if I'm a judge and I'm looking at, you know, who's controlling the space in the ring.
With that said, Meyer's activity is impressive.
They're both
very
keeping
impressive.
they're both keeping a very high pace. I'm excited to see that.
The conditioning on both of these fighters is pretty strong.
And a technical pace at that, you know.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see Meyer follow up on that leg kick. She's landing that leg kick and then eating punches. So I'd like to see her just kind of disrupt the rhythm. Like just throw a punch after that. That'd be a good answer for that right now if I was her coach.
I think it's a great point, Coach Gene, because it does seem like you're throwing that leg kick out there. She just ate a right hand over the top.
Yeah.
But if you don't follow anything up, there's no fear there. There's some good knee work there by Meyer inside.
Well, looks like we had our first elbow at the very end there.
And I believe that is the end of the 3-round exhibition. This is Lauren Meyer and Chelsea Hunsaker. Really good action, no real breaks. I mean, these ladies were in amazing condition. And look, I would pay to see both of them fight again.
Yeah, great fight. Great way to kick off the Muay Thai part of the card.
And is Alan Sindig of Richmond, Virginia, in the ring. He is our ring announcer for the evening and this amazing card here at BFFC 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was an exhibition bout. Give it up for our fighter.
You know, when you're trying, this is fantastic. When you're trying to establish a fighter, getting them in kind of primetime environments, I don't think you can beat an exhibition like this.
Yeah, this is a great representation of Muay Thai, especially women's Muay Thai. You know.
Did the beat power impress you in there?
Yes, absolutely. Strong as fuck.
What's next for Lauren?
WKA
Give it up for Lauren, ladies and gentlemen. I know Chelsea, the matchmaker. I did not know Chelsea, the fighter. What was that like? Was that adrenaline rush?
A little bit. It was obviously nice to get out of the distraction and then once I got in, turn on focus time.
So everybody's number one question is, what were you thinking taking the fight at the very last minute?
I mean, honestly, when I got Lauren's name, I was tempted to do it. I was coming off an injury. I didn't really believe I had time to prepare. that will teach you how to back yourself, and I'm really glad I got the opportunity.
I guess the next question, will we see more Chelsea in the ring? Give it up for Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know about you, Coach Ian, but I'd like to see both of them back in the ring sometime soon. I can't imagine coming off of a lengthy layoff that Hunsinger looked really good.
Yeah, that's a really cool move to step in so that Meyer can still have a fight
Yeah.
at that last minute. So very props to her, for sure.
That's absolutely fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is BFFC 20, our first Muay Thai fight. Exhibition is in the books, and the crowd is really, really excited. Again, a lot of local fighters, a lot of fighters out of the Central Virginia area. They've got a big crowd here, just a few minutes away outside of Richmond here in Chester, and it is pretty awesome. Let's go back to ring announcer Alan Sanders.
Our second bout of the night features Muay Thai, fighting out of the blue corner,
Yeah, she's supposed to be so aggressive.
And he's making his way around the ring right now. This is Terrell Selvin fighting out of the blue corner. Really, really excited to get this is going to be my first look at Mr. Selvin, and I'm excited to see him.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Trish Vega!
Busy night for MMA Institute. They're going to be finishing with one and running back and grabbing another one.
You're
back
exactly
to back
right,
to back.
Coach Gene. You're exactly right. So this is Trish Vega. He's stepping up on the apron in just a second, but he is coming out of MMA Institute in Richmond, Virginia. As all of our MMA red corner fighters will be coming out of MMA Institute in Richmond, Virginia. So all of them are going to have a bit of a home crowd advantage. And obviously, it's always good to fight in front of your hometown, but also adds a little bit of pressure, Coach G. You can't, you got a little bit more distractions if you're fighting in your hometown than if you're going on the road.
It can. People react different ways.
Yeah.
Every time I've ever competed, I kind of just blur everything out, so it doesn't really matter who's in the audience. I kind of just get somewhat tunnel vision, and then. But it is nice to not have to travel and things like that.
I also think not just like who's in the audience, but before the audience,
Yeah.
the couple of days before that, when people are calling and saying, "No, maybe I can get tickets, maybe I can," or maybe some expectations there.
Yeah.
Always kind of
Absolutely. It's just a little bit.
And we are underway in round one, and there's no slowing down.
Looks like we got Southpaw versus Southpaw.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. And this is a Muay Thai fight, but there is not a lot of kicks right there. And there's a big right hand from Vega.
Not a lot of feeling out.
No. And you're right. Vega is southpaw stance. Oh, and there's a big kick, and that is considered. Is that considered a knockdown? No, they didn't. There's no count there. And it's Shelvin. This is losing a bit of his footing on those kicks. He seems a bit amped up to get started. Now, oh, there's a good.
Yeah, sometimes when you're fighting early on, especially with kicks, the canvas is pretty slick. It hasn't gotten kind of sweaty yet. So.
Oh, and there's a big right hand by Vega. It seems to have knocked Shelvin a little bit unkiltered. There's a spinning backhand. And a sneaky uppercut in there by Vega. Coach Gene, you told me, how important is spacing when it comes to these type of fights where you see, like you said, there's no feeling out. They kind of seem to be cutting the distance quickly. Is it important to establish some spacing?
Depends on what your strategy is. You know, if you're a kicker, you want to. I like to stay long behind the jab and start kicking right away.
Well, you mentioned it. There was zero feeling out there. A lot of action. I would say hats off to both Trish Vega and Terrell Shelvin.
Yeah.
Looking, it seemed like Vega snuck in some power punches, knocked Shelvin a little bit off kilter in the middle of the round. But when the action slowed down, it did seem as if both of them started to get their bearing a little bit more.
That is going to be a heck of a pace to maintain for next round. I'm curious to see what happens. I'm looking at body language in the corners. I'm curious to know what their coaches are telling them, especially if I'm Blue. I'm not sure Blue is expecting
Just an
to
outright
start that
barrage,
fast.
right? An outright assault.
So, you know, that can pay off or it can kind of backfire sometimes, depending, you know, if you.
Let me ask you this. This is the second fight in a row where we've seen one corner sitting, the other corner standing. Does that, in your opinion, does that make a difference?
Typically, I don't have my fighters sit, especially when you're dealing with leg kicks. I think it actually makes it a little bit worse. Kind of stuff starts to kind of seize up.
And there's a low
I
blow
hate to see
first
that.
kick. They're going to give Trish Vega some time here. Terrell Shelvin, opening kick of the second round, went low. No matter what sport, no matter what action, that never feels good.
No.
The ref just informed Trish Vega he had 5 minutes. Vega says he's ready to go.
Yeah, sometimes when you got that adrenaline going, it's better just to get back in and go.
There's looks like an overhand looping right. And Terrell Shelvin is now using more authoritative kicks than in the first round. Ooh, big kick by Vega. And an uppercut, and now he seems to have found his rhythm. Shelvin tying up Vega. Vega is not backing off now. He has found something, and he is down goes Shelvin. He gets up at 4. The count is still going, but Vega is... This is danger time right now, Coach Gene.
Well, ref says they're good to go.
And they're back at it. A big kick meets the glove, and now a big kick by Vega. Oh, there's an uppercut, and a big uppercut drops Shelvin. This is the second
See
count.
if he can answer the count here.
He got hit clean with an uppercut. And that is the end of the fight. Trish Vega, MMA Institute, Richmond, Virginia. Second round knockout. I would say pretty impressive showing, Coach Gene.
That was wild. Good. I would say good job, Blue. Staying composed that first round, coming back out. You know, ate some really tough shots. Showed a lot of heart for sure.
And it was just, you know, we were just talking about it as well. It seemed like not only he did get clean, he hit clean. If the replay shows it, that uppercut in the second round, the one that ultimately ended the fight, was a very, very clean shot. prior to that, it looked like a combination of power shots but volume of punches. There was nothing Terrell Shelvin could do to back Trish Vega off of him.
Yeah, Vega was throwing everything with a lot of heat. There was not a lot of setup shots or probing shots, so that's tough to deal with if you're, kind of climbing back uphill after that first round. But
And you're exactly right, Coach Gene. It seemed like from the opening bell of round one, Vega was just very aggressive, and Shelvin was on his back heel. He did compose himself, like you mentioned, kind of worked him well back into the fight.
Your winner by TKO. Great fight, Tris. You started out really aggressive with the punches, but I believe in that second round it was a kick that got it started. What is the mentality that goes into Muay Thai being multifaceted?
It's not just a mentality issue. I tried the best gym in Virginia, MMA Institute. Nothing but that.
Now, the first round was pretty competitive. It seemed like you were a little bit more focused in the second round. Was that due to the instruction or just you kind of resetting yourself?
I'm listening to my coach. My coach is right here today. Thank you for my mom over there in the crowd. I just love this shit. I'm sorry.
Last thing, fighting in front of clearly a pro-Trish crowd. What do you have to say to the crowd?
Love y'all. Listen, 2 more fights coming out of nothing but dogs. Let's get this money.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for your winner.
And there you have it, Coach Gene, Trish Vega, MMA Institute, Richmond, Virginia, action-packed fighter. I'd love to see him fight again. I'm excited. I know he's excited. He shouted out his mom in the crowd.
yeah, he seems like he could turn around and fight in a couple rounds from now. He's
Couple
ready to
rounds
roll.
from now. You're exactly right. And, that's something that I think a lot of folks may not fully understand when you talk about Muay Thai and you talk about the conditioning that's involved. It is a grind to get into shape, to be in this ring and to fight these rounds.
It is. It's tough training. They both look like they were in really good shape.
They did. And ladies and gentlemen, there are no breaks here at BFFC 20. Making his way to the ring right now, this is Jalen Turner. He's going to be representing the blue corner. He is making his way to the ring as we speak.
And his opponent, fighting out in the red corner, J.O. Taylor.
And making his way to the ring again out of MMA Institute, Richmond, Virginia, Jayon Taylor. He is about to step up. And Coach Gene, I have my first Muay Thai technical question for you, because
Okay.
this is the first fight that we've seen where there are no leg pads.
Yeah, I was
is
going to
it-
note that.
Is there a reason, or is this agreed upon? Both fighters are not wearing them, as in the previous fights they were.
Yeah, it's usually probably the coaches kind of got together and agreed on it. Also of note, they do not have elbow pads on, so I'm not sure if they'll be using elbows in this fight or not.
Okay.
Curious to see.
That is a good observation and one that we'll have to see. Are those things that are pre-established before a fight in regards to elbow pads and leg pads?
Yeah, typically on a card like this at the rules meeting, they'll kind of get everybody together and say, "Coach, what do you want? Coach, what do you want?" And they'll kind of meet in the middle.
There we go. Well, we've got Turner in the blue corner and Taylor in the red corner, and they are underway. And there are knees. Ooh. And the pattern continues, Coach. There is no feeling out. And that is a break, a knee to the groin area. Taylor hit Turner with a knee to the groin area. He's going to give him some time.
Yeah. Definitely didn't look intentional. Just
No.
kind of a flurry of knees, and one's moving while the other one's moving.
It has been a flurry of action. This is fight number 3. I think round number 5, and we have not had 80. This is the only breaks we've had is due the.
Yeah, that's one of those things with 3 2-minute rounds. There's not a lot of time to, kind of want to get in there, establish your game plan, and just go. As opposed to even, 3 3-minute rounds, it's a little bit more of a feeling out, kind of probing before, setting stuff up.
Now, customarily, you have 5 minutes on a low blow. You have a 5-minute break there. If you can take up to the 5 minutes, or as we saw in the last fight, you don't have to take any of that time. But it looks like Turner is a little bit more affected than. All right, looks like we're ready to start back in.
Very boxing heavy so far.
There's a sneaky right hand in there by Turner. It's
Better go low again. You need a break.
Lots of action. Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, but I want to talk to him.
there's a feint there by Turner. And it looks like, so, Coach Gene, you told me if you see this, but it looked like in the middle of the round, maybe because of the break that they had with the low blow, it looked like momentum kind of shifted a little bit. I would have gave, kind of say prior to the break, I would have said Taylor in the red corner was kind of establishing things, but I would say Turner finished strong out of the blue corner.
Yeah, not bad for coming back from a groin shot.
Right.
They're both clinching a bit, but it's more of kind of a boxing clinch, kind of just grinding on each other, not a whole lot of knees and elbow setups. I'd like to see them take advantage of that. They both got a pretty heavy boxing style, both kind of a wide stance, not what you traditionally see with a Muay Thai stance.
Okay.
So, that's allowing them both to throw heat, like really sit down on their punches. So I'm curious to see where this next round goes.
And they both seem to be working very actively, even within the clinch. There's a lot of knees going. There's a lot of knees going when they lock in together. Another moment to commend the ref who's letting them fight. And this is what you get sometimes, Coach Gene. You get a lot of activity, but not a lot of clean, not a lot of clean shots landing.
Yeah,
Lot-
not
lot
a
of-
lot of space in the
Right.
clinch.
And that's when you do talk about that,
there we
that
go.
looks like a first elbow.
That was
but-
definitely an elbow with no pads on.
Yeah.
That is.
Lock in. Keep it down. Go a knee up the center. Keep on dipping down. Keep on dipping. Go that knee right up the center.
Yeah, see, Blue's ducking his head down quite a bit. You really want to be careful with that with Muay Thai.
Because you can run into a knee
Yep.
quite quickly.
Just step right up through the middle.
And you're doing half the work warm, right, with the momentum.
Yeah, you can hear Red's coach calling for it.
So Turner out of the blue corner, Jalen Turner. And ladies and gentlemen, I should be remiss to say this fight is taking place at 165 pounds. I will say, it looks like there's a ability to go in, especially out of Turner in the blue corner. He's moving forward. He's going in. Like you mentioned there, Coach Gene, I don't know if there's a lot of strategy involved with his ability to push the pace and move forward. He is dipping his head quite a bit, and it doesn't seem like Taylor's taking advantage of it.
He's kind of just bulldogging his way in, which is working for him pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of really nice kicks from Taylor, which I think is kind of slowing Turner in the blue down, a good bit. Is it too little, too late? Kind of hard to say.
You know what? I would tell you this fight is impossible to score. Because again, both fighters seem to be just heavy on the activity side.
I'm surprised we're having a third round as hard as they've been throwing so far.
And neither one of them seems to be slowing down.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, Taylor looks like he's in amazing shape. Like, I don't know if that's a
But
that's
show
a
muscles and go muscles.
right. I was
though,
gonna say, I'm seeing like a crunch that guy has not ever seen before. That's really good instruction out of the blue corner, though, because the question is vision, right? You want to see. The blue corner is telling their fighter, Turner, you want to slow down and see what's happening.
This is gonna be a hard one to judge.
It's gonna be
I wouldn't wanna
impossible
be
to
judging
score.
this one.
And now Taylor looks like he's starting to use some of those kicks for the first. Oh, and the ref calls the time. Neutral corner.
All right.
And Taylor looks like he's on the receiving end of a low blow.
Balancing the scales here, unintentionally. I'm
Both
sure.
both of them were unintentional, so it's you can't even call it a receipt because it's it was not intentional at all. There when hands are moving and knees are moving and feet are moving, they just got to run into some things. But I will say this: it gives John Taylor some time that I think he desperately will value.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them is mad that they got a little bit of a break.
Right. Oh, there's a big
there we
right
go.
hand. There's a nice knee by Taylor.
Yeah.
Now he is mixing up his variety between the punches and the knees and the kicks. And now he's found something.
If I'm Taylor, I'm pressuring him right away. Just keep that pressure,
Yeah.
especially if the judges are watching right here.
That's another low blow, and there's a second low blow of the round.
It looked like it was from an inside
Yep.
lead kick, which unfortunately when you're in that closed stance,
But
will
but you're
happen.
but you're exactly right, Coach Gene, because it looks like, especially in that last period, Taylor found a rhythm. It wasn't necessarily anything that was knocking Turner, off of his equilibrium or anything, but he definitely found a rhythm that made it. He was effective. He was pressuring, and he had Turner on his back heel a little bit.
Yeah, if I'm a judge, that that little exchange, also that crowd pop, you can't discount that
Nope.
either.
That
If it's real close.
Oh, they are calling that a slip, not a knockdown.
Okay. Taylor seems to have found another gear there at the end.
Really good third round by Taylor, for sure. These fighters are heavy conditioned, and I don't blame Turner for collapsing in the corner a little bit, because they gotta be tired. Gotta be tired. Like you mentioned, Coach Gene, I would not want to be able to score this fight. I will say it looked like John Taylor in the third round established himself a little bit. I can tell you how you score the first two rounds. They both kind of seem like even rounds to me.
If I'm a judge, I think it really comes down to that second round. I think that round was a bit 50-50. I think the first round went to Turner. It's a tough one.
Exactly right.
I think it's going to come down to those little things, like that little exchange, that crowd pop, that slip at the end.
Yep.
Even though it's not a knockdown. That's a tough one.
We've seen 3 fights now, and all of them, these guys and women have gone just all gas, no brakes. These are also 3-round fights. My question for you is, when you get to the championship, how are the championship rounds 10 rounds, 12 rounds? How do you maintain that level of stamina?
You just train for it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Going right to the ring. Split decision from Alan Sandbridge.
Judge A scores about 29-28 in favor of Jalen Turner. Judge B scores about 29-28 in favor of Jayon Penn. And your winner, Judge C, scores about 29-28 for the blue corner, Jalen.
And there you have it, Coach Gene. Jalen Turner out of the blue corner gets a split decision. I couldn't call it. Do you think they got it right?
I figured it was going to be close. I don't think I wouldn't have a problem giving it to either one of them. Honestly, a bit of a toss up. I think that's a fair decision.
What does it speak to your toughness that you were able to fight through in a split decision?
Hey, I'm just going tough. This has something to get why when you quit in life and in ring. This has something to get why you keep going.
There were moments in the fight where you guys traded blows and it seemed like we got the best of you. What resilience went into you staying up?
We just, hey, if y'all know me, my name's Trump. I fight on street games. This is my first time moving to the amateurs. I'm just trying to improve, work hard. Just don't give up no matter what, and you'll be fine. No matter if you win or lose. Don't give up.
Anything you want to say to the crowd that came out to support you?
Hey, if I talk about the match makers, they will be on. They said to me, I'm an MMA fighter. If y'all want to do MMA, you see some ground and pound. See someone get their head beat up. Hey, I'm looking to fight against advantage.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jalen Turner.
Tremendous effort from Jalen Turner. And he says he fights MMA. He says he fights Muay Thai. I'm sure it was a heavy boxing influence in there. So some guys just like to fight, Coach Gene.
Yeah, I think he'd probably challenge you to 4-square in the parking lot. He's down for whatever, I think.
I love it.
Turn anything into a competition.
I love it.
James Limousine. Dunkin' Donuts, Tickets, Muay Thai, Joker Lending, and First Heritage Mortgage, and our folks, Pan American Ranch. If you have not gotten any food or drink, please go see them. Please tip the waitress and waiters and bartenders. Are you guys ready for the fourth belt? Oh, that's a terrible crowd. Give me some more. Fourth belt. Coming out of the blue corner, Curtis now.
There's Curtis now making his way to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. This is our final Muay Thai bout of the evening. It is taking place at 145 pounds.
Yeah, Curtis now is coming out of House of Muay Thai in Norfolk, very respected Muay Thai only gym. So this should be some, I would expect a little bit more traditional kind of stand-up Muay Thai, a little more upright. Lots of teeps, lots of jabs, kind of slower pace but more technical. And also notice Blue is kind of ceremonially sealing the ring, kind of blessing the ring. That's a very traditional Muay Thai thing. I like to see that too. That's really cool.
It's the first time we've seen it this evening. I like it. Anthony Zero White making his way to the ring. And again, as we mentioned, MMA Institute out of Richmond, Virginia.
I noticed MMA Institute's corners are just kind of camped out. Just all right, send out the next guy.
I'll meet you at the ring. I'll meet you at the ring. A really good knee.
Yeah, so you'll notice Blue's getting some really technical, really specific coaching.
I was going to say, you called it right away, Coach Gene. You see it 100%. Now's is a lot more upright, a lot more traditional Muay Thai, as you mentioned, more so than any fighter we've seen this evening.
We've also got an open stance matchup. Orthodox in blue, Southpaw in the red. So curious to see who controls the angle game here. Oh, love to see that elbow.
Now's just showing a lot of technical experience. Looks like the length is keeping White a little bit at bay.
Yeah, you notice Blue's really comfortable fighting, moving backwards as well. So it's kind of got an answer for both directions.
Really composed fighter.
There you go. That's a nice lead hook from White.
Yep.
Kind of got his attention there at the end.
Absolutely.
Good round for both.
Really good round. A very sound round. And I will say, experience matters, Coach Gene, because this is the first fight that we've seen where it does feel like both of these fighters are fighting at their pace, They're not letting anything rush their formula, and it really is paying off. I think on both fighters, the patience you're seeing is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think it's good. You can see them both making adjustments in the round, which, you know, tells you they've got a high fight IQ. They've got good coaching. You know, they're not getting flustered. They're kind of adapting and, you know,
You're exactly right. It seems like,
shifting as the round goes on.
and it's either kind of downloading information as well, or responding to it.
Exactly.
And again, it's the first fight that I believe we've seen this evening where it seems like the fighters are actually dictating the pace and not the environment, maybe not the emotions of let's just get out there and bang it out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what adjustments both of them make for this round.
A 1-1-2 there.
It's a smart move by Blue. He's kicking the kicking Red's power hand, so he's just constantly battering that power punch.
But then White closes some distance. It seems like both coaches are actually really impressed with their fighters right now.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Red take advantage of that little flurry right there.
Yep. The red coach
capture that momentum.
White's coaches want to see more of that and encouraging more of that. Putting now in the corner and pressuring him with his hands.
Yeah, White looks good when he's moving forward.
Yep. But like you
I
said,
agree
now
with the coach.
Now's looks very comfortable going forward or going back.
Angle. Left hand up. Good. Up. Off the ropes. Take the center. Right knee's open. Now, left hand up. Left hand high. Don't back up. Go forward. Good. Again, right elbow's open. Right elbow now. Step in.
Oh, there's a good right hand there by Niles.
He's tired, bro.
He followed a few knees with that right hand.
Back on the body. Good. Right knee.
And now he's put him in the corner.
Yep.
And
You'll notice Blue's kicking Red's forearms a lot, and his forearms are starting to drop.
starting to drop
So
quite
now
a
he's
bit.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes high soon. Try and go up over the guard because his hands are dropping a little bit.
And you often hear this, it's easier said than done, but you do want to hit something. So even if you're like, now is really putting a big assault on those pads, like you said, that strong hand, he's putting a lot of kicks there. And those kicks, while they're not necessarily landing clean, they're landing and they're weighing down. Like you said, they're leading to arms dropping down and maybe opening up a clean shot later in the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. They're adding up. You know, and it's not always every kick isn't going to be a TKO, but if you notice, you know, he's throwing the kick and the other side isn't responding. So that little micro exchange, that's kind of a win in and of itself right there. But Red's hanging in there. You know, look at Red in the corner. He's standing up. He's ready to go.
Anthony White has found success, like you said, when he's pushes now back on the ropes and using his hands, quick hands with the flurries.
Mm-hmm.
And again, two individuals that look like they're in tremendous shape. I need to get a Muay Thai gym pretty soon if this is the condition that's going to come out of it.
Red's corner really trying to get him to push the pace and just make a statement here in this last round.
And I think that's great instruction because he needs to. I think the red corner senses the pressure would be the most effective tactic. Really good knee work there by Niles.
Small bites. That's all you needed. Good. Stay on the body.
And you mentioned it, and you see it now, and there's nothing coming back after those kicks.
Yeah.
White has to respond, right? White has to come back.
like Blue's just staying patient, picking his shots. Really, really doing a great job listening to his coach.
Yep. And he seems to be in control of this third round.
I'd like to see Red throw some more kicks, especially from that southpaw stance. It's a nice shot to the body.
Step in on it. Pressure on it. Yes, good. Knees. It's in. Elbow. Right elbow. Chin down. Keep high. 15 seconds. Keep high now. Let's go. Finish it.
Oh, there's a big kick by Niles. Pushes White into the corner.
Yeah, I'd like to see, Blue's just
There's
kind of
another
going
good kick.
first every time, not doing anything. Not doing anything technically crazy, just taking the initiative, just going first, finishing. So,
And
good fight.
really evident in that third round that Curtis Niles really took control of the third round, really pushed the effort, like you said, use the foot, use the distance, and honestly, Anthony Zero White just didn't. I don't think he gave enough back in that third round. I don't want to score the fight, but that third round seemed to be a big one for Curtis Niles.
I got to give it up for White. It's tough. Those
Absolutely.
are some punishing kicks, and to kind of just keep moving and stay composed, and yeah.
Well, look, Trish Vega said it. Everyone in the MMA Institute at Richmond, Virginia, were dogs back there. They really showed a lot of heart. Look, nothing to hang your head on either side.
No, absolutely not. Good fight all around.
Fighting out of the blue corner.
And there you have it, a unanimous victory for Curtis Niles, fighting out of.
Relentless pressure all 3 rounds. Was that part of your game plan?
To an extent, I think we always have a good amount of
Your cornerman was kept yelling, small bites. What does that mean?
we're just looking for any reaction.
And we have an awesome crowd here, local crowd. Please feel how's it feel to fight in front of these guys?
I feel great. I Kevin and I are doing it together. I'm super good, but I'm sure
Last question, Curtis. What's next for you?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to find out.
Awesome. A great fight. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Curtis.
There you have it, unanimous decision victory, Curtis Niles out of Norfolk.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our amateur bouts. We will take a 30-minute intermission so we can set up for the professional bouts. 30 minutes. Make sure you go see the folks at Great Barrier Range and some of our awesome vendors.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard there we're going to be a 30-minute intermission before we get to some live professional boxing. While we're doing that, though, I need to ask our guy. We are so lucky to have Coach Gene with us. This is 10 Kicks Muay Thai.
Yes, sir.
So let's go into it a little bit. Tell us a little bit about 10 Kicks, how it came about, and how this came for you.
Short version, I didn't do any martial arts as a kid, didn't wrestle, karate, or anything like that. Started working out in 2007. Got really bored with that really quick. Started running, got really bored with that. Just kind of needed something different. And I literally just kind of stumbled into a Muay Thai gym down in the city in Richmond. Just immediately fell in love with it. Stayed there for a while, went and ran a program, started coaching at another local gym. COVID hit, came back for a while, and then kind of took a break and ended up doing my own thing, opened up our own gym in 2021.
And so now, for those that aren't familiar with kind of the Central Virginia Richmond Muay Thai scene, tell us a little bit about it. There seems to be quite a few gyms here that are starting to establish some things. But tell us about the scene here in Richmond.
There's a lot of gyms. We are the only, toot my own horn, just just a tiny
Yeah,
bit. We're the only
absolutely.
Muay Thai only
Okay.
specific gym, but there are a lot of other great Muay Thai programs out there. A lot of other jiu-jitsu gyms have MMA and Muay Thai programs, so it's a pretty healthy scene. I'm excited. Anytime we do any kind of events that are like open house kind of things, we get a really good turnout from other gyms. We try to encourage community stuff. Almost every Muay Thai fighter and team that's here, I've interacted with them at some point. So it's a good, strong, healthy community. It could always be bigger, but we're growing. Having opportunities like this local is fantastic. 99% of the time we end up having to travel. So this is great. This is really going to help. So I'm excited to see what they do on the next mixed card.
So before we get you out of coaching, give us the sales pitch now. You mentioned the community, Muay Thai community is growing. It's getting a lot better. You mentioned that 10 Kicks Muay Thai is the only kind of Muay Thai exclusive. But if someone is looking for physical activity, they're looking to learn Muay Thai,
Sure.
Why would they land? What would be the benefit of landing at 10 Kicks?
It's a little bit cliche, but our motto is Muay Thai for everybody. I've got folks that just got back from competing in Thailand, and I've got folks that just want to come in and get a workout a couple times a week. So I think a lot of the misconception is that Muay Thai is a lot of crazy conditioning, running 5 miles a day, shin on shin conditioning. But we'll meet everybody where they're at. There's something for everybody at our gym.
That's perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Coach Gene Bayard. This is 10 Kicks Muay Thai. Look, we're going to take a little bit of break. You're welcome to stick around for the boxing if you like. We'll get it in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is BFFC 20, and we've got to run down a list of our wonderful sponsors before we take a break. So we've got 10 Squared Build and Design, Code 3AV, Haley Automotive Group, Coots Auto Body, James Limousines, Dunkin', of course, always Dunkin' Donuts. You know the vibes. You know how we get down. Joe Dunn Lending and First Heritage Mortgage, Great American Ranch as well. We are going to be joined sometime during this intermission by Eric Ash of Vintage Boxing. We're going to be talking about the Guardians of the Glove Scholarship. Until then, we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with some live boxing as well. How'd you feel? Easy enough, my guy. You did really good, man. You did really good.
So weird.
I hope that was good layup.
You set me up perfect. I hope I did you proud.
No, you did fantastic, man. Look, and again, like I said, when you're seeing it, and it's just, sometimes it's best you do.
Yeah, actually, no, you had a good feel for like the ebb and flow, so I'll just follow your lead.
But that's always the. I grew up on the HBO boxing, and I'd go back and watch, and like when they're really going, sometimes they just Jim Lasley and those guys are like,
it's a art form. I don't think people realize it's like a lot of thought goes into it.
That's awesome.
Not stepping on anybody.
No, but you really were good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, Eric wanted us to put some fighters on here, but we were in between being able to we just got done with some stuff, and had some stuff coming up, and I was like, I want to be involved and want to support what can I do. He was like, you want to do this? I was like, I'll try it.
No, you're really good.
Thank you. Well, hopefully people that don't watch or know much about Muay Thai got something on it. That's all I care about.
That's all. All right, I'm gonna get grab some water.
Thank you for carrying me along.
No, man, you're fantastic.
I appreciate it.
All right, I'm gonna get some water, and then I think Eric's gonna come at some point.
We're over there messing with the ring.
Let me get. It does help to know where some of the fighters are from. And then this guy, this is a change. He wiped out. He canceled the fight. So somebody stepped in. I'm gonna have to find out.
That's wild.
Just look. Visual solutions that intuitive and easy to use. They'll get your vehicle back in fighting shape. Full finish guaranteed. They offer world-class fleet and any event that was recharged. Duncan Johannes, Carlos nerds, and you're not like a chicken. This is the story of just sit right there. I'll tell you how I came to birth of the term velvet. Muay Thai classes for adults and kids. Joe Dunn Lending at First Heritage Mortgage, running for the best rates in the business. Great American Ranch, thank you for the food and cold beverages. Please tip their service.
Nothing beats a cheesy holiday day. Once again, don't forget about BFFC 21. Next March on September 19th. Get your tickets at BarFightsFC.com.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. We really appreciate the support. Thank you. Guys, just quick message about our 501c that we donate after every show here. After every show, we try to give out a scholarship to a member of the sponsor gym for a child that put forth the effort at any gym here in Richmond. So we're lucky to be affiliated with the MMA Institute, Vintage Sponsor Gym, and this goes for any other gym in town. Everybody's eligible. You send tactics. So we give away scholarships to take the burden off the parents that are paying every month. Teach your kids martial arts, and it's changed lives. So I just want to say thank you guys. We're giving out three scholarships this year, and we're gonna keep on doing it. So I appreciate it. After every one of these shows, we do it. So thank you so much, and I appreciate the support. We keep on doing it, and we're gonna break fights consistently here in Richmond. September 19th, we're doing another MMA show. And if anybody was at the last MMA show, it was fire. So, we're looking forward to that. That's only 2 months away. So thanks so much.
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's here. The Virginia's combat sports community and martial arts community is super important to us. So please continue to support them. If you really think about it, it's kind of like 7 degrees of separation. I'm sure everybody knows someone that loves combat sports and is heavily involved in it. And it's something that's super important. It makes people humble. It makes the world more kind. And it makes it so people can also protect themselves. So this is something very close to our heart, and we feel like it's very special. And, everybody needs to contribute to it in some way, whether it's just showing up and clapping, donating money, whatever makes you feel comfortable. It makes the combat sport community a happier place.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Ponte por si acaso. Estate alrededor. Estate alrededor, por ahí. Por si acaso, todo bien ahí. Voy a preguntar.
Five minutes till the bouts, 5 more minutes.
grandes, por ejemplo, ahorita, como dijo a Jessica, está en pleno competitivo porque sale de partida. Y yo le dije, estaba en un mundo y el loco estaba llorando, no estaba llorando. ¿Por qué? Porque perdió el y porque le cae. Y el hombre está bien y dice que todo bien. Pero ellos están como enemigos en su país.
Is there any way I can have a judge over here, like sitting right
La cámara aquí.
in the middle? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's just, unless he's getting distracted by talking.
I'll ask.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I just needed like something to run all of this shit. I didn't build it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
How we doing, Alan? Yeah, that's my guy. Oh yeah, that's my guy. Yeah. Oh, you my what? Yeah, that's my guy. Great dude. No, we're good.
Yeah, my brother sent me this computer and told me it's good. And I say, okay, well, if you want to use AI or edit, you see, it's always color, but you see that no, the rock is the one that the rock is the car. That's the rock. And the other one, you see that one is going to fall down. But it's important. It's a place to do.
Alan Sanders.
Alex!
Alex!
Let me know, like 30 seconds at least before talk. Before I talk. Why will we be back with the camera? At least 30 seconds before.
You start first.
Thank you, buddy.
Te creo bandido, yo tengo bandido.
Hey, you said you good, but I appreciate you, man. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta. Oh yeah, y'all got box back too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta look. Sometimes I gotta question these black decisions. I like box back. No, I'm talking about this. Oh yeah. Oh. There's a whole lot of black.
Porque yo, a firme derecho, ¿por qué traes a la persona?
Porque yo soy,
Porque tú eres mi nena, pero yo, ¿caché? Ay, coche, tu madre, se engancharon a todo el mundo.
No. Esta, literalmente, este no.
Porque yo lo
Ok. Chicos,
Empiecen, la magia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is BFFC 20, and this is the golden voice of Alan Cindy.
We're ready.
We're going right to the ring with the golden voice of Alan Cindy.
The following professional bouts are governed by the Commonwealth of Virginia Department of Professional Occupational Regulation Boxing, Martial Arts and Professional Wrestling Advisory Board. Executive Director Kate Nosbish, Commissioner Jermaine Blair, and Deputy Commissioner Carmen Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 professional bouts scheduled for tonight. Are you ready? The first bout of the night is for the Super super welterweight class, 154 pounds. The round is scheduled for 4 rounds. Fighting out of the blue corner, make some noise for Alex Kuno!
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring out of the blue corner, it is Alex Kunoe. He is Ecuadorian, and he is residing now in Chesterfield, Virginia. He is ready to get this thing underway. I believe this is Kunoe's second professional fight, and he is excited to get going. And ladies and gentlemen, you did hear the golden voice. This is going to be 6 professional fights getting underway with varying degrees of rounds as we go through the evening. This first bout is 3 rounds, super welterweight, 154 pounds, Alex Kunoe versus Adrian Valdez Reyes, coming out of the red corner. And draped in the Ecuadorian colors around his trunks, Kunoe has entered the ring.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Adrian Reyes!
Making his way to the ring, Adrian Valdez Reyes, fighting out of Massachusetts.
Our referee for tonight is Eric Irizarry.
How many rounds? You got a necklace on. 3. But I expect that to be a... You allowed to have
Again, Kunoe is draped in the Ecuadorian flag trunks, and Reyes in black, red trim, red waistband. You can see Valdez on the front of his trunks, Reyes on the back. It is Adrian Valdez Reyes. He is Dominican, but makes his home in Massachusetts. You can do this?
Let's go, Zombie!
And we're about to get underway.
Forward, Zombie. Hit the jab.
Both fighters come out in a traditional stance. Kunoe wearing the vintage boxing gloves. I see that.
Good head movement. Good head movement. Move your head. some volume, zombie. Volume.
Reyes jabbing to the top and the bottom. Kinoue doing a little bit more posturing, a little bit more circling.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, keep the movement. Let's follow that up to the front. Oh, to the body. Hey, the knees back to the body. There we go. We dig.
There's Kinoue coming with a 1-2 there.
He's too quick. That's fine. Right, zombie. That's it. Right, zombie.
There's an overhand right. 2 rights in a row by Kinoue. There's a quick check hook by Reyes on the inside there. The hand speed coming out of Reyes is evident. He looks like a tad bit of the quicker fighter with his hands.
Good dig. We need volume. Volume, zombie, right? No big shots like that.
And there's a counter again by Reyes.
Head movement, good circle. Keep your feet moving, zombie. Keep your feet moving. More volume, zombie, volume.
The Kinoue corner is calling for more volume in his punches. They want him to get off first.
Hands up.
And there's an end of round 1. Really good feeling out round for both fighters. When you take a look at it, Adrian Valdez Reyes, record listed as 5 wins, 1 loss. Kinoue is 0-1. This is his second professional fight. Hand speed is evident from Valdez Reyes. He seems to be able to get off fast. He's able to get off the counter punches as well. But Kinoue seems to bring that thumping power that you'll see. He's moving forward. He is throwing punches, and he seems to have heavy hands. While as Valdez looks like he's a little bit quicker, faster on the counter, good vision. Second round should prove a lot for both fighters. The Kinoue corner is calling for more combinations and for him to get off first.
Forward. Right, forward. Forward. Good combo, one combo. Active with the jab. Off the ropes. Right. Don't lunge in. You need a backhand behind you. You want to pepper that. You need a strong shot. You want to pepper that. You need a strong shot behind that out. Bring it up. Bring it up. Hey. Uppercut. Right.
There's some thudding shots by Kinoue, but they don't seem to be landing outside of the glove. Reyes had a nice jab to the bottom, left hook to the body. Kinoue is always giving back. Reyes seems to be establishing, moving the pace forward. He's throwing good punches when Kinoue's on the ropes, but Kinoue is not giving in. He's giving back. There's some quick work there by Reyes.
Keep going forward, Chocolate.
The Kunaway corner is calling for him to move forward.
Off the right. Right.
There's a nice counter by Reyes. Good work by the ref there. He's not going to just let him dance. And now Alex got a sneaky one in there. Kunaway got a sneaky punch in. But there's a good 1-2 there by Reyes. Reyes showing a lot of experience, staying a lot of poise there. And there's a 1-2 by Reyes. He is finding a home now with that left hook. There's another left hook counter by Reyes. He is finding a home with that left counter. Good left jab by Kunaway to the body. Solid round 2 again. Look, you're seeing this play out in real time. It is the speed of Valdez Reyes, his hand speed and his attuned counterpunching against Alex Kunaway, who's moving forward. He's landing some hard shots. He's not going to win the speed contest, but he needs to be able to dictate the pace. He needs to get off first. And I will say I would probably lean Valdez Reyes for the first 2 rounds, but we'll have to see. The home crowd seems to be supporting the boxer that resides in Virginia as opposed to the boxer that resides in Massachusetts.
Alex, a contragolpe. Aguántalo, contragolpe. Uppercut derecha. Contragolpe, uppercut derecha, hermano.
And we start the third and final round. Overhand right counter by Reyes.
Big roll, big slide.
Kunaway doing some good work putting Reyes in the corner, but then he gets spun around, and now Reyes has Kunaway on the back of the ropes. A sneaky uppercut in there by Kunaway twice. 2 uppercuts by Kunaway. Overhand right by Reyes. Kunaway a lot more active this round. This is by far Kunaway's best round. And there's a big right hand by Reyes. He had him pressed against the ropes, unloaded a right hand there. Good slip there by Kunaway. Reyes missed the overhand right. He is loading up on that overhand right now.
Volume, zombie. Yes. Volume.
Cuffing right hand by Kunaway on Reyes.
Más cerrado el contragolpe. Más cerrado. Ahí, cerrado, eso. Cerrado, bien.
And both fighters finding success in this third round.
Mantén la calma, contragolpe, mantén la calma.
Has Kunaway done enough in this third round to win it?
Volume, zombie, we gotta go!
And now it looks like Reyes is waiting as well. Neither fighter overly active. Reyes clearly waiting for the counter.
Let's go, zombie!
And there's the 10-second bell. Oh, there's a big right hand that landed. And that is the end. They ended the fight with a flurry. Kunoe got in a good right hand at the end. Third round. Oh, we are going to a fourth round. ladies and gentlemen.
Bien. Este round fue tuyo, huevón. Bien, por hacerme caso, bien.
We gotta go now.
There's a correction, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I thought this was a 3-round fight. It is going to at least go 4.
Escucha.
Oh, they are saying this is the fourth and final round. Both fighters look a little winded in the corner. Neither one of them are sitting.
Escucha al entrenador. Al entrenador. Alex, al entrenador, al entrenador.
If Kunoe took advantage of the third round on the scorecards, this fight could be evening up right quickly.
Contragolpe y respira. Contragolpe y respira.
All right, let's get zombie. Let's go, zombie.
And you can hear the crowd is right on top of the action, ladies and gentlemen. This is BFFC 20, right in Richmond, Virginia. Reyes showing a lot more energy to start this fourth round. Ooh, 2 good slips for Reyes, and then he goes a little borderline as a waistband.
Alex.
There's a couple of borderline waistband shots, and now they're getting a little bit low there for Reyes. But he's going to the body with that left hook. Valdez has maintained his hand speed, and that's, you got to be, if you're in the red corner, you've got to be excited about that. There's a nice left hook to the body by Reyes. And it moved it. I think that shot to the body moved Kunoe back a little bit. And he continues to dig to the body. And now Reyes is opening up to the top. And he's moving forward. Kunoe looking a little winded this round. Oh, big right hand there. Snuck in. The left hook to the body has been an effective tool for Reyes.
Keep going, Tommy. That's it. Let's go.
Kunoe doing some good work. Both fighters are letting the hands fly now. Oh, good side step for Reyes. Chinway's corner imploring him to move forward. Imploring him to move forward and throw punches. Final 10 seconds of this fight. And that was, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth and final round.
Alex, respira, vamos.
Both fighters have to be pleased with their effort.
Buena pelea.
Both fighters let it all out. They are gassed after this fourth round. Reyes is now on the ropes.
Arriba, arriba, Alex, arriba, arriba.
I mean, all of these fights, ladies and gentlemen, are not easy to score. I do not envy any judge. I will say early on, I think the hand speed difference from Valdez Reyes might have proven a bit much in the early rounds. Kunaway continuing to move forward, continuing to pressure the fight. I believe had a really good third round. I've got the score 3-1, maybe even 4-0. Adrian Valdez Reyes. We will see what the judges come. I am not a professional, ladies and gentlemen. The judges are the ones that are going to make this call. Ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned, this is the first of 6 professional boxing fights we have on the card tonight at BFFC 20. And looks like the judges are in. We're going to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a majority decision in our first bout. Judge Brian Castellano scores about 39-37 for Adrian Reyes. Judge 2 scores about 39-37 for Adrian Reyes. And the last judge scores about a draw 38-38 for your winner by majority decision out of the red corner, Adrian Reyes.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a majority decision for Adrian Valdez Reyes. I believe he moves to 6-1. Spirited effort by Alex Zombie. How you doing, bud? Hey, look. Between this fight and this fight.
Pretty performance, all 4 rounds. What kind of camp did you have to accept that kind of punishment and dish it back? There was plenty of times where you guys traded blows. Were you trying to send a message that you wouldn't back down? And going forward, after this victory, what does it look like for your future battles?
I'm gonna stop, man. One more points, you know? I gotta do it.
When should people expect to see more Adrian? When should people expect to see you back in the ring?
What should people expect me? 2 tweets. I'll be ready.
Awesome. Congratulations once again, Adrian Reyes.
And there you have it. Again, majority decision. Congratulations to Adrian Valdez Reyes. And a really spirited effort by Alex. They call him Zombie Chuaway.
Number 2 is also scheduled for the super welterweight, 154 pounds. This battle will be 6 rounds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next fight coming up is going to be 6 rounds, super welterweight action. And it is Raheem Johnson making his way to the ring out of the blue corner. Raheem Johnson is a journeyman boxer, no doubt about that. He's 30 years old. He told me in the back he's been all over, whether it's Texas. He resides in Indianapolis, Indiana. He was born in California. So he said I should rep Modesto, California. He has got 8 victories, 32 losses, 1 draw. He's 6 of his 8 victories are by KO. Toe-to-toe promotions, Georgia product, Armor of God, boxing gym. Khalil Benson is making his way to the ring. He is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. He sits at 5 wins, 0 losses. All 5 of his victories are by knockout. This fight is scheduled for 6 rounds. 6 rounds. Johnson repping the white vintage boxing gloves. He's got white shoes on. There's some highlight orange, white, kind of silverish white trunks with some sparkle right there. And Benson, blue trunks, white trim, all black shoes.
The sales of all pounds of weight, my command is all time. That's us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Super welterweight action, 6 rounds. This is Benson versus Johnson. Sneaky left hook in there by Benson. Body shots by Benson as well. And they've got Johnson on the back of the ropes already. Is not where he wants to be. Johnson fights out of the corner. Benson using some good feints there. Oh, big right hand by Benson, and down goes to Johnson. He's on a knee. He got clipped with an overhand right, and it was a sharp one, ladies and gentlemen. Johnson he's up. Not sure if he has his faculties just yet. This might be academic at this point. Good feint by Benson. He's got Johnson on the ropes. Johnson is down again. And that's it. They waved it off, ladies and gentlemen. A first round knockout for Khalil Benson. He moves to 6-0. Again, that is Khalil Benson. He moves to 6-0 with a second round knockout. He is now 6-0 with 6 knockouts. Toe-to-toe promotions, our guy, Scott Sigmund. It's got to be pleased. I will say, I believe that was a very good stoppage by the referee. Referee, his job is to take care of these fighters. This was academic at that point. You do not want to get anyone hurt in the ring. Really good job by the ref. They're going to have to figure out a way to get Mr. Benson some more work, though. He's been making quick work of all of his opponents.
I like the trunks, Khalil.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 1 minute and 32 seconds left in the first round, we have a TKO. Khalil, what a finish, man! What a finish! Was that in the plan to come in and just establish yourself in the first round and show your power? You guys are training bros. You got the best of them. How did that knockout feel? Can you kind of walk us through how you set that up? That's my first game. What's next for Khalil? No doubt. This year, anything you want to say to the fans who came out to see you tonight? Thank you for coming out to see me, especially my Virginia people.
And that is right. Khalil, no doubt, Benson left, no doubt. First round knockout. He moves to 6-0. And look, based off of the crowd here in Virginia, they're going to want to see a lot more of Mr. Benson in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Central Virginia, right outside of Richmond in Chester. This is BFFC 20. I want to thank our sponsors one more time. That is 10 Square Building Design, Code 3AV, Haley Automotive Group, Kuntz Auto Body Shop, James Limousine, Dunkin' Donuts, 10 Kicks Muay Thai, Joe Dunn Lending at First Heritage Mortgage, Great American Ranch, and so many, many more. Venetera Real Estate, too. We got to shout out Venetera Real Estate. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a debut. Irving Sanchez out of Massachusetts is making his professional boxing debut. This is at light heavyweight at 185 pounds. And there he is. He's entering the ring. Blue trunks, red and white trim there for Mr. Sanchez.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner,
Making his way to the ring out of the red corner, Alan Stevenson, 8 Corners MMA, fighting out of nearby Louisa, Virginia. And Team Steven has made his way into the ring. Black trunks, red and blue trim there. Some designs on them. Stevenson is listed with zero wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. And again, this is Sanchez's debut. So, no matter what happens, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like somebody will be getting their first victory tonight. They have touch gloves and center ring and ready to get it on. This is Sanchez versus Stevenson. 4 rounds light heavyweights. Overhand right landed for Sanchez to start. He is active with his jab both high and low. Sanchez is moving back, but establishing the jab. Oh, big right hand meets the gloves of Stevenson. Stevenson now starting to work some combos. Sweeping right hand from Sanchez. Not quite got the distance just yet. Right hand to the body for Sanchez. There's the 10-second warning. And round one is in the books. Definitely more of a feel-out round. Sanchez seemed to be establishing a little bit more activity with his jabs high and low. Interesting note, Sanchez is getting a lot of corner instruction. He's also getting corner instruction from the winner of the first fight this evening, Adrian Valdez-Reyes. Both of them fighting out of the same gym in Massachusetts. He's sitting down but screaming instructions to Irvin Sanchez as well. So he's got a lot of folks in his ear. But for a debut, he looks to be establishing his jab. He's trying to unload power punches. He might not have the distance he needs. On the Stevenson side, Stevenson seems to have the distance he wants, but he's got to let his hands go. He's in a position. He seems like he saw Sanchez up, but he's not throwing a lot of punches at this point. Maybe trying to pace himself, but we'll see how the second round goes. Stevenson's starting up faster this round, putting Sanchez against the ropes and throwing to the body. Sanchez misses a big uppercut, but there's a jab there by Stevenson. He's getting a lot more leather on Sanchez this second round. Stevenson's corner is yelling at Stevenson that Sanchez is gassing out. Stevenson definitely looking more assertive in this second round.
After he throws that big shot out, you gotta throw that one. Take it out of him.
He's looking for one shot.
There's an overhand right by Sanchez. Sanchez is loading up on the right hand, trying to land one big shot. Stevenson's corner imploring Stevenson just to touch Sanchez. Keep touching. There's a right hook that hit his face. Another right hand over the top by Alan Stevenson. Sanchez trying to get the power shots off. There's a big right hand, two big right hands for Alan Stevenson on Sanchez. Sanchez swings wildly and misses. There's another right hand by Alan Stevenson, who's having a really good second round.
Hey, let's go. We got about 10 seconds.
A shot to the body. And Stevenson, another sleeky right hand in there by Alan Stevenson. And both corners look happy to hear that second round bell. They both seem a bit winded. Alan Stevenson definitely found something in the second round, and the issue for him is, can he keep up the volume without gassing out? Sanchez has the power, but he seems to be tiring, not throwing as much, and only looking for the big shots. He's not working a jab like he did in the first round. So if Stevenson he has the ability to keep the pressure on. If he has that energy, it might turn the fight. Both fighters up and out of the corner. And not just the corner of Allen Stevenson, the crowd of Allen Stevenson is telling him to stay on Sanchez. And now he's pushing the pace. He's moving Sanchez in the corner. Sanchez is throwing back. And he's looking to land that right hand. There's a right hand over the top by Stevenson. And there's another right hand. There's a good hook to the body by Sanchez and moved out of the way. He's trying to find that right hand in the body. Oh, big right hand by Allen Stevenson. He is keeping the pressure on. And there was a quick break to replace the mouthpiece. There's another sneaky right hand by Stevenson. Oh, big right hand by Sanchez. That's what he was looking for. And now he has poured it on. And now Sanchez, another one to the body, to the head. An amazing chin by Allen Stevenson. Sanchez was looking for that big hand the whole time. He landed the right hand. Stevenson is now in deep trouble. And for unexplicable reasons, Sanchez is backing off. But he had Stevenson hurt. Now he's allowing him to get his bearings. Stevenson is now moving forward. Did Sanchez tire himself out? A huge third round. And now another right hand by Stevenson. Another left and right by Stevenson. And now Sanchez has slipped. It is very clear that Sanchez is tired. Oh, big right hands. And a great round to close it out. Heavy action for Allen Stevenson and Urban Sanchez, both looking to collect their first win. That third round is going to be a rewatchable because it looked like Stevenson was forcing the issue, had Sanchez on the rope. Sanchez waiting to unload a big right hand. He landed the big right hand and put Stevenson on ice for a second there. He could not finish him off. And now this fight is up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Sanchez up fast out of the corner. This is the fourth and final round. Stevenson already wanting to push the issue. Sneaky right hand in there by Sanchez. A 1-2, but then Allen Stevenson comes right back. lot of leather in this 4th round early. Big left and big right by Stevenson. Stevenson is doing the right thing by keeping the pressure on. The danger is he may walk into a Sanchez right hand again. Both of these fighters seem extremely winded at this point. Uppercut by Stevenson. Sanchez looking to hold on at this point. Sanchez another big right hand by Stevenson. And it's backing Sanchez up. Stevenson is moving forward, looking for a counter punch. Another right hand by Stevenson. Sanchez snuck one in there. Oh, big right hand there by Sanchez. But Stevenson is not deterred. He is moving forward, now looking for land his own uppercut. Sanchez is gassed. He is tired. Sanchez is about to go. There's another 1-2 uppercut there by Stevenson. We're about to approach the last 10 seconds of this fight. Oh, big left hand by Stevenson. He is really pouring it on this 4th round. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. Richmond, Virginia raises to their feet. Good action from both Irvin Sanchez and Alan Stevenson. Really, really good work there. Did Alan Stevenson, out of 8 Corners MMA in nearby Louisa, Virginia, do enough to get his first victory of his career? I know his corner's excited about it. They think he's got it. And what a debut. Nothing easy for Irvin Sanchez fighting out of Massachusetts. He gave it his all in 4 rounds. Had Stevenson on the ropes in that 3rd round.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our fighters.
And we'll go to the ring for the decision. I would not want to be a judge here, but quite a long pause for these gentlemen who really gave their all in the ring. Did Alan Stevenson do enough? We're about to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of the fight, Judge 1 scores about 39-37 for Alan Stevenson. Judge 2 scores about 39-37 for Irvin Sanchez. And the final judge scores about 38-38 for a split draw.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, I was wrong because no one got their first win, and it is a split draw. So, Irvin Sanchez is now 0-0-1, and Alan Stevenson is now 0-3-2. So, a split draw, fair ending, I would say, fair ending. But unfortunately, neither Sanchez or Stevenson will pick up their first career win this evening. Again, the scores were 39-37, 39-37, 38-38.
What did it take to dig deep to come back and get such a powerful punch?
I don't even know. Like, I was so dark coming to the ring. And I do so much sparring. It's hard to realize that this is a real thing. You know, I got to get that mentality. But, you know, he's a super big opponent on stage. And you just got to, you know, if you're tired, then give it time. You know,
Irvin, you couldn't get him out of there, man. You were trying hard. 4 rounds. What was it like to be standing in front of somebody that just was not your name? I've never experienced a lot of things as well. Jordan Bees still win. I come in, I try to get out of the way to be to defeat. So that is what I'm good. After my sister came to see how to fight, you know, going back a little bit for win mine. You know, if I do, you ain't go down, you gotta give it up. You know, I give it up. Alan, I think I have one last question for you, specifically on the walkout. So, keep it simple.
yes. So, yes. So, for a long time, I used to come out for walking out. And I would give that shit right there, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty embarrassing. I fought a guy that missed weight by like 15 pounds in Pennsylvania. And I did the Dougie going out. And it's good. And then he knocked me out.
Would you do it again? I think that's what people want to know. They love to see you guys in the ring again. I don't think they will, but great job, guys. Give it up for the fighter.
Rousing ovation for both Irvin Sanchez and Alan Stevenson. Both of them put on a tremendous show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more fights, just 2 more fights on BFFC 20.
This bout will be 4 rounds of the light heavy division, 175.
2 more fights before the main event.
Fighting out of the blue corner, make some noise for Quinn Lee!
And walking into the ring right now in yellow trunks black trim Quintrell Leach. Rogelio Lopez making his debut in a huge crowd. Huge crowd for Rogelio. Lopez enters the ring with black trunks. He's got that signature Vintage Boxing logo, along with others on his trunks. Eric Ash from Vintage Boxing enters the ring with him, and it is a big, big crowd for his debut. Quintrell Lynch not far away, Danville, Virginia as well. So 2 Virginia products here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lopez versus Leach. Oh, and Lopez unloading on Leach. Leach counters with the right. This is taking place at 175 light heavyweight. Rogelio Lopez, much longer, much taller than Quintrell Leach. And there's a big left hand. And now he's got Leach on the ropes. Another left hand, and now he's going to the body. Lopez really working high-low against Leach right now. Lopez, the southpaw, is really seeming to give Lynch some trouble. He's got Lynch in the corner. He's closing the distance in the corner against Leach. Lopez corner calling for distance as he seems to be smothering himself quite a bit. Leach, good guard off the ropes. Leach's corner is calling for body shots against Lopez. Another left hand solid. And Lopez pushing Leach again against the ropes. And Lopez working hard on the ropes. Leach looking for a counter. Sneaky right hand in there by Leach. And now it looks like Lopez holding on quite a bit. There's a 10-second warning. A lot of action, good work in there. Lopez using his height, his distance, his reach to his advantage early on. Quantrell Leach able to counter, able to move forward in the second half of the round. Corner instruction out of the blue corner. They want more activity, more countering from Leach. The corner is instructing them that Lopez is tiring out. This is his first fight. I'm sure the adrenaline was very high in that first round. Lopez is going to have to manage. He's going to have to manage his emotions and manage the distance where he has a clear advantage in the second round. The cigarette man is definitely changing his tactic in the second round, moving forward. He's keeping the pressure on Lopez. It seems to be an effective strategy to start the second round. But now Lopez has turned him around. He's got him on the back rope a little bit. Leach continues to move forward.
Again, drop step, shoot. Back foot, don't let him get set. Don't let him set his feet. Do not let him set his feet to load up. Go, Sit, up the middle. Back foot him. Do not let him come forward. Don't let him come forward. Push him back.
Lopez now starting to reestablish the jab. Jabbing high, jabbing low.
Walk him down. Keep going.
A lot of steam on Lopez's punches. Seems to have lost the power he had in the first round. But now he's picking it back up. He's pushed Leach against the ropes here.
Secret, you gotta stick the middle. Carry that jab and come through it.
And there's it sneaking in that left quite a bit, straight down the middle against Leach. He's using that right jab, high and low.
Walk him down. Punch him. He's there. Work. Work. Keep it up. Work. Work.
Leach continues to move forward. Oh, big shot by Lope, big left. And now almost came right through the living room here.
Right now.
Leach is taking a lot of punches, but showing a lot of savvy too.
Shoot up the middle. Shoot up the up.
And Leach continues to move forward, continues to throw. 10-second warning in the second round.
Work. Work.
Active round for Helio Lopez and Quantrell Leach. Hearing instruction from the blue corner, it is very clear that the Leach corner does not think Lopez can hurt him. He is imploring him with all of his might to continue to walk him down, walk forward, and throw punches. The instruction seems to be that they do not believe that Lopez can handle the pressure if Leach puts it on him. On the other side, Lopez his goal is going to be able to maintain distance and keep sneaking that straight left hand in through the guard.
Grab, he's twisted. Don't let him do that. Training leg. Stop. Thank you, Ralph. And I'm watching it there. You gotta go forward. Stop him. You gotta stop. Go forward first. Back to the center. Shoot that. Shoot that. Work.
And there is a little bit of a warning for Lopez for pushing and punching. The blue corner is imploring the ref to do something about Lopez's tactics. But Lopez is getting off a lot of clean punches as well.
Don't grab him. Explode. Push him back. See it. Stop. Stop.
And Lopez seems to have snuck in a left hand, pushed Leach against the ropes.
Work. You gotta go forward. Head moving and drop. Get down.
Every time Leach takes a break, it seems like Lopez finds a rhythm to get on him. If Leach doesn't take a break, he has his most effective work. Both fighters seem to be a bit winded going into this third round. There's a strong left to the body by Lopez. And now Leach talking to the ref. Oh, straight left hand for Lopez. Right through the guard. Leach felt that one and wants to give back quickly. And now, oh, Cigarette Man with a left hook on Lopez's head. But now Lopez has got Leach against the ropes. Leach volunteered himself on the ropes, but Lopez taking advantage of it. And there's the bell in the second round. Oh, third round. Lopez's corner employing him to get in the middle of the ring and dictate the fight from the middle of the ring. The Cigarette Man, Quantrell Leach, 1 win, 2 losses, and this is Rogelio Lopez's debut.
Vamos, Rogelio. Derecha.
Oh, and he starts with a big left hand. Cigarette Man pushing the action, listening to his corner, moving forward. There's another left. Seems to have... Lynch seems to be sitting on the ropes a little bit. Another warning for pushing and punching. Lopez went to the body. Another straight left. Another straight left. Now the right gets through for Lopez. Lopez's mouth is wide open. And now he is just throwing punches with Leach on the rope. Lopez's mouth again, wide open. Sneaks in a left again. Pushes Leach back to the ropes. Another left and another, and it looks like he is getting the upper hand in this last round. Another straight left hand for Lopez. Leach showing in a magnificent chin. Another straight left hand backs him up against the ropes. This round seems to be all Lopez. And now the flurry as Lopez is taking it to Cigarette Man. Leach's hands are down, mouth open a little bit, and there's another left hand by Lopez. But there's a big right hand. Come back, all pads for Leach. 10-second warning in the final round. Another sneaky left hand through. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Quantrell Cigarette Man Leach. Virgilio Lopez in his debut. 4 rounds. A lot of action, a lot of leather exchange, ladies and gentlemen. Did Lopez do enough to get his first win in his debut? We'll see in 1 minute. We are going to the ring. Our guy, Alan Sundage. A man with a golden voice. Well, we got a second, ladies and gentlemen. We got to thank our sponsors, Venetera Real Estate. Make sure you check them out. Don't just live luxuriously. Venetera Real Estate. Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out the BFFC store. There is a lot of wonderful merch there. There's some t-shirts, some hoodies, everything you need. You can go and visit them online and purchase from their online store directly. I know.
your winner, out of the red corner, Raheel. Rogelio, first professional boxing bout. Switching from boxing to MMA, switching from MMA from boxing, did you ever feel the urge, like you feel limited with striking, or was it perfectly normal for you? No, that's where I feel comfortable. It's good, it's all good. Hey, I love everybody who got this support. Thank you so much. I would say you ended it, I'll let you go. What's next for Rogelio? Are you going back to MMA? You're going to stay with box? I'm going to back to MMA and then I do boxing and then I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both. Ladies and gentlemen, Rogelio.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rogelio Lopez with his first boxing victory. He moves to 1-0, fighting out of, look, he's got a lot of hometown support here. He's got the Vintage Boxing Gym support, some MMA support as well. And I'll tell you what, I think a lot of people would like to see a lot more of Lopez in the ring.
A big thank you to our sponsors, Square Business Design, Vintair Real Estate, Pro 3AD, Haley Automotive Group, Coops Auto Body, James Limousine, Dunkin' Donuts, Pancakes Military, Joe Delaware at First Heritage Mortgage, and our service is awesome. Bartenders, Great American Ranch. We are at bout number 5.
This is bout number 5 of 6 fights.
Super lightweight, 140 pounds. This bout will be for 6 rounds. Fighting out of the blue corner, make some noise for Marcus Bowles.
Marcus Bowles making his way to the ring out of North Carolina. His record is 5 wins, 12 losses. This is a super lightweight fight, fighting at 140. Marcus Bowles, black and pink trunks, pink and white shoes, pink laces. He is going to be up against a hometown crowd as he is fighting the local fighter, Andrew Kim, out of Richmond, Virginia, out of Vintage Boxing. Andrew Kim makes his way to the ring. The vintage boxer is 4-0.
What's going on over there?
There seems to be a delay in the red corner. They've got some scissors on, looks like Kim's gloves. All right, looks like they're moving to their neutrals. Checking the waistband. All right. Ready to get underway. I know this Richmond crowd is ready to see Kim go to work. Can Bao spoil the party? Because that's what he's looking to do, and he's looking to move to 6-12 on his career. Oh, overhand right by Bao to start the fight.
All day long. It's slow. It's too slow for you. Move with the hook right hand next time. There you go. There you go. Hands out. There you go. Hands up. Easy work. Easy work. Nice stab. There you go. There you go. Have fun with it. When you see it, double it up, bring it to it. Double it hard.
Wow.
Strike one. I can see everything. Strike two.
Kim seems to be opening up with the jab. Both fighters showing really good footwork.
Then put him out. Step to your right when you finish off.
Kim establishing the center of the ring. Bao is circling to his left.
Thank you. Give him a feint. Give him a drill. See what he'll do. Calculate your attack. Help his movement. Catch his jab. There you go. Control his jab. All the time, man, you gotta move it different ways. Catch with your hands. You gotta move your hands, but use your hands. Parry his jab. Grip the body when you do that.
That's right there for you, baby.
Circle to your left. Circle to your right. Circle out. Thank you. Walk with yourself. Keep the hell out the road. Easy, nice and even. Come right. There you go. Be aggressive.
Confused right now.
Go get him.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let him jump. Let him jump. Step forward. Step forward. Go. There you go. Come on.
He ain't touch. He ain't touch.
Don't get a firefight. Sit back.
Calculated, baby.
He ain't getting nothing clean yet. He landed good, better shots right now. Be smart. Keep his hands off you. Just nice count. Right through. You gotta count it.
There's the 10-second warning, ladies and gentlemen.
One big shot.
Oh, a sneaky right hand in there by Polo. Really high-class first round. Really good ring generalship. These two fighters, as you can tell, have a lot more experience than the other fighters on the card, and it shows immediately. Both Valves and Kim moving around, circling in the right direction, establishing their distance, establishing their jab early. Really feel out round, good round for both fighters and what they're trying to accomplish. This fight is scheduled for 6 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds. Second round is underway.
Elbow down. Rip.
There it is. Rip.
Bulls snuck in 2 lefts.
I need 4. 2 more, just like that, clean. Strike 3,
There it is. Good.
A counter right hand. Lanes on Kim.
In and out, baby. In and out. In and out. Keep your hands up. All right.
Nice dig. There you go. He missed.
He ain't hit nothing, Polo. Don't worry about it.
He still missed. Good big shot. Good big shot. There you go. Steer the exchanges. Walk them on. There you go. Walk them on.
Good. That's
Rip
it.
body. Rip. You gotta rip a body right there. Oh, there you go.
Hey, he got a body. There you go. Get that body too.
Good job, Andrew. Good job. Good job, Andrew.
Nice and relaxed. Stay relaxed. You in control right now. Stay in control. Stay in control. Nice and relaxed.
Good. That's beautiful.
What, baby?
That's it. Good.
Jab him in his chest. There you
There it is.
go.
Come out.
All day long. Send him some thanks. You gotta make him think. Make him think.
Good job, Andrew.
Oh yeah, strike 2. Miss 2 of those. Oh yeah, that's it. I don't think he can see
Make
him.
him miss. Make him miss.
I don't think he can see him. Nice.
Right back on it.
I need
Gotta
one
go 3
thing.
on
Jab to the body. Come on, John. Right there. Let it go.
Stop ducking your head in.
Let it go. Thank you, buddy. Good. Walk him off. Walk him off.
Six.
Walk off. Make him move his feet. Thank you. Back on your jab. Stop loading up.
Stop loading up.
You're already up to the floor.
Stay calm. You up, baby. Stay calm.
Big shot down.
Oh, another sneaky good left hand by Polo. The in and out movement of Polo is really affecting Kim. That was a good second round by Marcus Bells. aka Polo, he seems to be moving. He seems to be moving in and out. He's circling. Kim is in the middle of the ring, but it seems like Polo is just his in and out movement. He's touching Kim. He's able to kind of move in and out and hit some fast counters. Kim is effective when he gets bows against the ropes. Not as often as he would have liked to have done so in the second round. Good round for both fighters. Tough round to score.
You don't need to load up a good shot.
Nice and relaxed.
Third round is going to be important for Kim if he's going to establish a game plan in this fight.
Sit him a feint, make a feint, make a feint. Make a feint.
Good.
There you go, make a feint.
You ready?
That's it. Steal it around. That's it. That's straight.
That's it.
You got there you go. You got touch it.
There's these stabs.
There you go. Body.
Yeah, he got a body.
He got a body.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nice defense. Nice defense. He ain't
Nice
touching.
and calm. Stay in the pocket.
Change levels. Give him a couple of things.
There it is. Come on. In and out. In and out. There it is. In and out. There you go. Stay calm.
Hey, you gotta take the middle of the ring though. Stay like this.
Stay right there. Don't move. Control. There it is. Control it. Don't move.
Step back.
Good left hand by Bowles there.
There you go. Control the ring. Don't step back. Take control of the ring.
Stay here to push your head too long. What I tell you to do, I need one. I need one. I need you to do it one time. What I tell you to do is do it.
Oh, a big right hand from Bowles. And he's connected on Kim.
Stay calm. Stay calm. In and out.
Kim fighting his way back.
Control the rail.
That's
Control
all
the
we
rail.
want, baby.
Keep him honest though. Give him something to keep him honest.
There you go.
Stand, touch the jab. Touch down your body. There you go. Take the jab, goes up again.
Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there.
There you go.
Don't give him the distance.
Center of the ring. Center of the ring.
Get back. Take control of the ring again. Push him back. Take control of the ring again.
Hey, one more grip. One more grip. Take your book down.
There it is.
Turn your feet. Turn your feet. Turn your feet.
All right, that's good. Don't be
Move down. Hey, don't. Yeah. Nice and calm.
It looks like Bowles is getting the better of these exchanges.
We got three. Nice and relaxed.
He just seems to be more active and more touching Kim inside the exchanges when they take place.
Don't get relaxed. There you go. Keep walking them off.
What I do.
You locked in. You zone in. Locked in.
Taylor.
Here it comes.
There you go. Step in. Thank you. Push him back. Hit him on the right.
That's your right. That's right.
There's the 10-second warning in the third round.
Don't rush though.
Don't run.
Don't be
Third round, good round for Polo Bowles. It seems as if, again, the exchanges that are taking place, it seems like Polo is getting the better of the exchanges. It appears he has a bit, the speed is the difference. In and out, the foot movement, the speed seems to be more effective, really seems to be bothering Kim. Kim, he is establishing the center of the ring. The challenge I think Kim has is that if you're stalking in the middle of the ring, it looks like you're almost chasing if you're not landing the effective punches. And that seems to be what's happening right now. Bowles is circling, he's going in and out, and he's really getting effective when they're exchanging on the inside. Both of these athletes seem to be in amazing condition. I've seen Andrew Kim work out at Vintage, and he is in tremendous shape.
One sound. Stop jumping into it. Pop's coming from them legs, baby.
Hold your ground, hold your ground.
Hold your ground.
Feint, feint, big feint. There you go. Feint again. There you go.
There you go.
Bring the hook up that body. Stab. Stop.
Stop jumping.
Nice job. Keep keeping it safe. Thank you. Stop over. As he turns it, nice 1-2-1. Double the jab up sometime too. You keep the beat of his right hand. Double jab up. You got a halfway step back on him, all right? Give him a feint, get attack. There you go. Do it again, do it again.
Stop jumping. Feet on the ground, baby.
Do it again. There you go. What's in there? What's in there? Right there. You got to throw one sound right on top of the jab. Jab on his jab. Come on, down. Come on. That's not what I said. When he jab, you jab, one sound. Body over hook. As soon as he jab, like one sound. Right, time it.
Come on, Josh. Keep that hand up when you're throwing that.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Nice.
A little bit of jawing between the fighters in the ring now. Both fighters seem very comfortable in there.
What are you going for? Polo 5, boy.
Hey, I need the left hook. You ain't do a good one yet. Oh, you keep the crowd out the fight.
Another sneaky right hand from Polo Bowles.
He don't even accept no more.
Down the game.
Let's go.
Come on. Thank you. Hands up. Hands up.
Hands up. Give him nothing. Give him nothing.
Catch your shoot. Catch your shoot. Stop back to back. Hold the ground. Thank you.
Oh, another sneaky right hand there from Polo Bowles.
Catch your shoot. Fail.
There you go. He gave it to you.
Thank you. She's cheering for you, Polo. Every time you win, she did. I like her. I like her. I like you.
There you go. Jump on it right there. The next time, jump on it.
Let's go.
Stop talking to the crowd. Boom. There you go. Boom.
Body.
Fuck the fire.
You don't got to be super market.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Polo Bowles felt good about the work he did that round. His corner is not satisfied. They are telling him to stop celebrating and focus on winning the fight. And they are doing it as passionately as possible in the corner.
Winning this fight. We're not gonna blow it on no stupid shit.
One thing for certain, a very pro Andrew Kim crowd is being quieted here by Marcus Bowles. The crowd, especially that last round, very, very quiet.
Stop that damn jump.
Don't say shit to the crowd. Boys, he down.
Don't give him nothing big. Nothing big.
How you done with the hand right so he jack your body? Throw it. See, I know what I'm saying. How about you?
She got punched with
His name Polo. We win, then he gets
The
it.
jab him. There you go. Keep that jab in his face.
One down to his body.
Make him go. Make him go.
He don't want to be down no more, Polo. He don't want to be down no more. Stay calm. calm. There you go. He don't want to be there no more. Keep pushing. Good. Flow. Just flow. Flow. Good. That's it. Keep happening. Hey, don't duck your head in. Turn that. Turn this down. Tighten up. Good. Whip back on it. Whip back on it.
Ooh. Good leather on both sides.
Back up. There you go. Walk them off back. Walk back. Jump the floor.
Oh, there's an overhand right by Kim. Gets the crowd up. This is the most effective work Kim has done this entire fight. He seems to have been finding a home with balls on the court, on the ropes. And despite what the blue corner is saying, Kim is showing a lot of conditioning and putting a lot of pressure on Polo right now. There's another left hook by Kim. Oh, and an overhand right there that landed for Polo Bulls. There's a 10-second warning. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't get fucking time. You're not time. You're not fucking time.
And we are going to the final round, number 6. Andrew Kim showed some life that round. Showed some strong conditioning and put a lot of pressure on Polo Bulls that round. The blue corner employing their fighter to show him something this last round. Really good instruction. I don't know the trainer's name, and I'm going to find out because Marcus Bowles and Quantrell Leach has got the same corner, and this trainer is amazing. He is very, very good.
Control the ring. Let's get it. You gotta win. Beat it. Don't give him nothing. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Control the ring. Come out. Get your fight. There you go. Control the ring. Be cautious. Suck it up. Everything left in this round. Leave it all in the ring, Polo. Everything in this round. What's up? Come on. Everything. Hey, when you go low, hit that body. Let's go. That's it. Right now. Hey, the other cut right there for you, Polo. There it is. Win the right. He can't touch now. He can't touch. He missed it. Punch you ain't tired. Keep walking down. Walk him down. You ain't tired. Hands up. Walk him down. Hands up. He ain't touching nothing. See? Stop your feet. Finish to that body. Let's go. There it is. Right there. Finish to the body. Shake it off. No
Thank you.
Let's go, Polo.
Oh, a left hook lanes for Polo Bulls.
Don't give him nothing. You ain't time. Let's go. Suck it up. Let's go. I need a big shot. Polo. Here in the crowd, Polo. 10 seconds. Everything. All on the line. 10 seconds.
Oh, another big right hand.
10 seconds. There you go. Drop down. Everything you got, Polo. Everything. Leave it in the ring. That's what it got. Push hard. Everything you got, Polo. You got them quiet, Polo. They quiet. There you go. You got them quiet, Polo. Work it. That man lost this fight. That man lost this fight. Don't let him win.
There's the 10-second warning.
You can do anything in 10 seconds. Let's go. Make it pay, Polo.
And there you have it at the end of the 6th round. Marcus Bowles, aka Polo. Did he do enough to give Andrew Kim his first loss?
We had to try to find the whole night. Stop it. Nigga, I swear to God. Look, at least give us a fair shake, y'all. Y'all know we won that fight. Y'all know we won that fight.
No, he's good. Mark, the name Marcus Luck. Marcus Luck is the trainer of Polo Bulls. He was also the trainer of Contra Leach, and he has done an amazing job. I had to get his name and had to give him some credit because that man knows boxing, and he employed, win or lose, he employed his fighters on the best instruction that I've seen in a long time. So shout out to Marcus Luck. He's done a really good job. This one's going to be interesting. We got to go to the man with the golden voice, Alan Sundig, for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 6 rounds, we have a split decision. Judge 1 scores about 58-56 for Marcus Bowles. Judge 2 scores about 58-56 for Andrew Kim. Judge 3 scores about 59-55 for your winner, out of the blue corner,
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a split decision victory for Polo Bulls. He gives Andrew Kim his first loss of his career. Bulls moves to 6 wins, 12 losses. Andrew Kim moves to 4 wins, 1 loss. And Polo has efficiently and effectively quieted this Richmond crowd that was here, definitely pouring their all out for Andrew Kim.
You guys are going back and forth. What did you particularly do to persevere? What's next for Marcus?
I'm gonna keep working, maybe like 2 more months until the fight.
Anything you want to say to the fans and about to support you?
I know Andrew can hit town, hometown, but I can't dominate if I need it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Bowes.
Congratulations to Polo Bulls. A big victory for him. I know his team was very excited about it as well. And really, really good effort, obviously, for the hometown fighter, Andrew Kim, out of Vintage Boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to our last fight of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you rise, remove your hats. We're going to do the national anthem before our main event. The main event is governed by the Commonwealth of Virginia Department of Professional and Occupational Regulation Boxing, Martial Arts, and Professional Wrestling Advisory Board. Executive Director Kate Linefish, Commissioner Jermaine Gray, and Deputy Commissioner Vernon Porter. This is your main event. It is time to unleash the fury. I need main event energy from the crowd tonight. This fight is scheduled for 6 rounds at 160 pounds middleweight. Fighting out of the blue corner, give it up for Kendall
This is our main event, ladies and gentlemen, of BFFC 20. Kendall Prather making his way to the ring. A last-minute late replacement. He is being replaced, I believe, within 24 hours. accepting this fight. He represents Kansas City, Kansas, and he is ready to go.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, make some noise for Christian!
Fighting out of the red corner, making his way to the ring, the undefeated Christian Flores. Unholy, excuse me, Ugly Bishop. Ugly Bishop Boxing Gym. Christian Flores, 9-0 and ready to go.
Okay, we can take this out at all times. Way off in at all times. Let's up.
All right, coach.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are underway with our main event of the evening. This is Flores Plather.
Everybody to get chin down.
Sweeping right hand by Flores. First hard hit of the fight. Every time Flores touches Prather, Prather gives him a little smile, but that smile may turn as the fight goes on. Some sneaky body work taking place by Flores.
Can't leave it out there.
That's the end of round 1. Good ring generalship from Flores. Not much coming back on the Prather end of the fight. So he's going to have to get more active as we get through the fight if he's going to want to stake a claim against Fuentes. Ladies and gentlemen, while we have a moment, we also want to thank again 10 Kicks Muay Thai. Shout out to Coach Gene and everyone at 10 Kicks Muay Thai. Authentic Muay Thai classes for adults and kids. Prather getting a lot more active to start the second round. And when you have that lefty versus orthodox, that front foot, you're always watching that front foot. There's a lot of opportunities for foot stepping on other people's feet. You want to get outside of that front foot as well. And Flores now with a really good rally. Prather's not impressed. Oh, a big right hand from Flores. Prather's taking a lot of leather. He doesn't seem hurt by Flores, but he's taking a lot of punches. Flores cutting off the ring. And now he's against the ropes. There's where he does not want to be. Flores just doing work on the ropes, body shot after body shot. More body work for Flores. Really, really good round for Christian Fuentes. Flores, he got Prather against the ropes several times, and when he didn't let him up off the ropes, oftentimes you hear this in boxing, when you get him against the ropes, just give him the work, give him the body, give him the head. Whether those punches are going through or not, you're landing something. You're landing on shoulders, you're landing on gloves. And it ultimately affects the impact of the fight as the fight goes into the later rounds. I just noticed that Quendell Prather has a Muhammad Ali Sonny Liston tattoo, the famous Phantom Punch tattoo on his right leg. So maybe he's doing his version of the Ali rope-a-dope. I will tell you this. Condell Prather is having a lot of fun in the ring. He is circling to his right. And there's... And Flores wanting to put him against the ropes to give him more body work. And Prather complaining about a hit about the head. Flores does not care at this point. He is against the ropes again, and Flores just seizing every opportunity on the ropes. Flores doing damage on the ropes. And it is a version of the rope-a-dope. It looks like Prather is just leaning back on the ropes, hoping Flores tires himself out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth round of our main event. Christian Fuentes Flores, Condell Prather. This is BFFC 20. We are right outside of Richmond, Virginia, in Chester, Virginia. Well, a lot of the fights were tough to score this evening. This one so far seems to be a shutout. I'd be very surprised if anyone could find Prather a round to give. Ooh, an overhand right there by Flores.
Get back on. Get back on. He's trying to work. Never work on guys.
Oh, and Flores again gets Prather against the ropes and starts to unload even more. Another big shot there by Flores.
Stop. Step back. Stay on the floor. Stop moving your head. Change your levels. Get under there. There you go. Change the elbow. Release the arm. Keep your hand out. Go right under it. Right up there.
There's the 10-second warning.
Let's go, guys. Lance up. Lance up. Hop, hop.
And we are headed into the 5th round, ladies and gentlemen. A completely one-sided affair so far in the main event. Christian Fuentes Flores is taking it to Prather just about every round. Here's the deal at this point. Prather took the fight on short notice. He's extremely game in regards to putting on a show. I don't know if he's game into trying to actually win the fight. It is very clear that he's doing a lot more posturing. A lot more posturing, a lot more talking to the crowd, talking to the audience than he is throwing punches. So at this point, it's almost academic. Prather's showing a little more life this round. He's throwing more punches, throwing more jabs. The crowd strongly behind Flores. Big right hand by Flores in the corner. That might be the first one to change the demeanor of Prather. And they have ended the fight, ladies and gentlemen, as Prather was talking to the referee. And now it's a ugly display in the ring. Quandel Prather upset with the referee for not calling hits in the back of the head. However, this fight is over. Christian Fuentes Flores is going to get the victory here. They're going to stop the fight. And a really, really good night of boxing ends with a pretty disappointing technicality. Really disappointing ending, and not a good showing for Quandel Prather after we give him credit for taking the fight on such short notice. he's got to perform a little bit more classier than that. There is a scene in the ring where they're still trying to calm down Prather. He is very upset with the referee. Feels that the referee is really gave him a bad shake. Oh. Sad, sad scene. But a big win for Christian Fuentes Flores. He does move to 10-0. He would have won the fight, whether the ref stopped the fight or not. He would have won the fight. He was winning every round. It was pretty much a shutout. And now we'll have to see what's next for Christian Fuentes Flores. It is lightning outside, but BFFC 20 bought the thunder inside the ring. A ton of action. Muay Thai first, then professional boxing afterwards. As we wait in the ring for Christian Fuentes Flores' interview. A quick recap. Adrian Valdez Reyes defeated Alex Chuaway. Kathleen Benson knocked out Raheem Johnson. Alan Stevenson picked up his first win of his career. Actually, no, it was a draw. Lopez picked up his first win of the career over Quantrell Lynch. Marcus Bowles, a little bit of an upset over Andrew Kim. And Christian Flores gets the win. Again, ladies and gentlemen, before we close out, we want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank everyone involved with BFFC. 10 Square Building Design, Ventura Real Estate, Code 3AV, Haley Automotive Group, Kuntz Auto Bodies, James Limousine. Oh, let's cut it to the ring.
For BFFC 20, what does that mean to you right now?
Oh, it's special, man. It's my 10th week, so we're doing good. We're having a fun time this year, so
What's next for Christian Fuentes?
I don't know, we'll go back to the gym and vamos a ver qué pasa, mi gente, para la siguiente.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, Christian Fuentes. Don't forget, BFFC 21 is September 19th. Get your tickets at barfightsfc.com.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are signing off BFFC 20. I am Cheats. Catch you next time.
Mariana, hold on.